everybody, Brian here from .net. I just put up a new posting on my blog called Market Reversal with Marubozu line and Adam and Eve. In this video I'll show you about the Marubozu line. I've never known about this. It's one of the candlesticks patterns and it seems to work. If you've known me since late last year, 2017, November, December, January, February, I try to fool around with a lot of Dukascopy forex trading on minute data. I put a little blurb in here in the blog itself. Just found that I was not doing too good because of reversals threw me off and just so many false signals on anything under, I'm going to say under 15-minute time frame. So I've been looking at different ways to do market reversal. This idea came from Nick Trades. I've talked about Nick Trades before. So the first one I've got here is called Marubozu line, and basically what it is just you have a candlestick with one move up or another move down. It's a big enough move and it can trigger a confirmation or notification of this event. So in my blog I've got all the different links to it, but what I want you to understand here, if you go into the into the posting here, and the name of the posting is Market Reversal with Marubozu line, and that's Marubozu line and Adam and Eve. So if you come under here, there looks to be some Python coding example with Nick Trades. This is the case with on GitHub. It's using TA-lib. Here's an example of it with a simple script. I'll show you this in a minute. But what I also want you to understand is when you work with it in a data frame, it will bring back and return either 100, minus 100, or a positive 100. So when I run it, I have this thing called Python Marubozu, and essentially if you have taken my course on Python infrastructure building blocks, you'll know how I like to use data frames because they're simple, they're easy. So what I've done here, this is a cryptocurrency flat file that I downloaded from Binance. Standard data, 1,000 rows with the standard timestamp, open, high, low, close. On top of, I've added in a Marubozu column as well, and you can see here it's either returning a negative 100 or 100. So that's what it returns, and that's all it returns when the event happens. So this basically means 100 minus 100 denotes a bearish tri-star pattern where the middle candle body is above the other two. Conversely, plus 100 denotes a bullish tri-star pattern where the middle body is above the adjacent ones. And that's exactly what I want. So this code is real easy, and I'm going to show it to you here. So this is the code. All you got to do is, again, in Python, I'm using Python 3.6. You import using the TA-lib. I'm not going to get into that. If you need to know how to install TA-lib, you can always go into the GitHub repository for TA-lib, which it should exist. And what you can do is usually here you'll get a description, then it'll tell you how to install it using pip, and that's what I use. And then there's other ways to do it as well. I'm sure you can figure out how to do that on your own, and I also cover that in my course as well. If you want more information on that course, which is fairly popular, just come into my store and you will find this will be very useful for anybody, is Python 3 infrastructure building blocks with crypto. So here it's only $247. I see no reason to increase the price, but it covers all that, so there's that spiel. Anyways, going back to the code, we have here, we do an import of the TA-lib package, the standard NumPy and Pandas packages as well. We don't care about this standard data, but what I've got is I'm using a file that I can download from Binance. I've shown you how to do that in past videos. Again, I'm not going to repeat it here. And then you read that flat file, the CSV, into a data frame using Pandas. and this read underscore CSV with the column names, which has to sync up within the CSV. Also, what I do is I try to drop all the duplicates. I also try to remove the first row because it includes the header, and when you convert it, it will screw up because it's string data types, which you don't want. So you drop the first row, and that's usually the headers of the columns. And then what we do is once we remove the row and we define it back to itself, then we can start parsing up for the open column, the high column, low column, and the closed column, and we ensure it's a float type. And it's so easy. It's just passing you call TALib, call this function here, open, high, low, close. You define the new column, Marubozu, and then you print it out, and that's what I've got. Simple, 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 and I'm sure it's reliable. I've had some areas in TALib which can be questioned, but I think this should be good. It's simple to get working, and of course I can chart it and make alerts and whatever else I want. So hopefully I'll help you out, and we shall talk to you later. Bye.